Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings Cathay Pacific Airbus A330-300 in the OneWorld livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I pre-ordered and purchased this model from Choice Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and its website address is www.choicetoysinc.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular model, allow me to share some information about the history of Cathay Pacific, if you would please. Cathay Pacific was founded on September 24, 1946 in Shanghai, China by the late Sidney D. Cathay, who was born in 1914 and died in 1957, and the late Roy Farrell, who was born in 1912 and died in 1996. And although initially based in Shanghai, China, the two men eventually moved to Hong Kong, where they formally began Cathay Pacific. They named the airline Cathay, the ancient name that was given to China, and Pacific because Roy Farrell envisioned that the airline would one day fly across the Pacific, which actually became a reality in the 1970s. The Chinese name for Cathay Pacific actually comes from a Chinese idiom meaning grand and peaceful state, and after Butterfield and Swire, now known today as the Swire Group, bought 45% of Cathay Pacific, the company officially commenced operations on July 1st, 1948, and was registered as Cathay Pacific Limited on October 18, 1948. Cathay Pacific is currently the world's 10th largest operating airline when measured in terms of sales, and the world's 14th largest airline when measured in terms of market capitalization, respectively, whereas the headquarters of Cathay Pacific is located at Cathay Pacific City, which is located along with its main hub and base of operations that's located nearby on the grounds of Hong Kong International Airport, located on the island of Chet-Lap-Kop, which is located approximately 16 miles west of the Central District section of Hong Kong Island. Cathay Pacific also has a secondary hub that's located on the grounds of Taiyuan International Airport, that's located approximately 25 miles west of Taipei in the Dayuan District section of Taiyuan City, Taiwan. As of January 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, Cathay Pacific currently flies to 80 destinations in 46 countries on 5 inhabited continents across Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, and Oceania, with an operating fleet of 152 aircraft that includes 33 Airbus A330-300s. And in addition to the 33 Airbus A330s that currently operate in the Cathay Pacific fleet, the airline has no unfulfilled order pending on this aircraft type at the time of this video review posting. Also, as of January 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, Cathay Pacific is one of 10 airline carriers along with ANA All Nippon Airways, based out of Tokyo, Japan, Asiana Airlines, based out of Seoul, South Korea, Eva Air, based out of Taipei, Taiwan, Garuda Indonesia, based out of Jakarta, Indonesia, Hainan Airlines, based out of Haikou, Hainan, China, Japan Airlines, also based out of Tokyo, Japan, Lufthansa, based out of Cologne, Germany, Qatar Airways, based out of Doha, Qatar, and Singapore Airlines, based out of Singapore, to hold this prestigious honor of operating as a certified 5-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. And the Airbus destination code for Cathay Pacific on this particular aircraft is 43X. Alright, let's take a look at the front of the box here, and what you see there, the front of the box, is the OneWorld logo, the member of the OneWorld billboard title, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the airline's brushwing logo, the Cathay Pacific title, the scale model information, the aircraft type, as well as the Swire logo that sits at the lower part of the box, including the brushwing logo in the background. Now you're looking at the back of the box, nothing much back there except the warning information as you can see there. Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the brushwing logo, the OneWorld logo, the member of the OneWorld billboard title, the Cathay Pacific brushwing logo by the Cathay Pacific title, the Swire logo, the aircraft type, the registration ship number, as well as the scale model information at the top part of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information at the top of the box I showed you earlier on. Now you're looking at the wooden model stand that actually came with the model. We're going to look at the plaque here first. And what you see there is the member of the OneWorld title, the Cathay Pacific tire along with the brushwing logo, the aircraft type, as well as the scale model information on this customized plaque. And then you come right here. You see that black pattern, folks? The purpose of that black pattern is to prevent and protect your model from being damaged or scratched when you put your model on this particular model stand. Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of Cathay Pacific, as well as all the information here on this box, as well as the model stand that actually came with the model, with no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, the JC Wings Cathay Pacific Airbus A330-300 in the OneWorld Livery Scheme in the 1/200 scale model. Alright, let me go into details about this OneWorld Livery Scheme you see displayed here on this particular aircraft. The OneWorld Livery was introduced as part of the Alliance's, sorry about that, as part of the Alliance's 10th anniversary on February 1st, 2009. It features the OneWorld Alliance name in large letters that are almost 6.5 feet tall, and the Alliance logo is also printed along the side of the fuselage against a white or polished metal background. The name of the operating member airline will be placed in smaller lettering in a standard position at the front of the aircraft below the OneWorld Alliance name and logo. Each member airline will also retain its regular tailfin design, as Iberia became the first airline to sport this livery scheme on its Airbus A320 aircraft, which was unveiled on February 3rd, 2009. So, with all that information out of the way about this particular livery scheme, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. Now, we're going to start at the front side of the aircraft. We're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side, where you see the nose gears right here, the nose gear struts, the nose gear doors featuring the partial registration ship number on there, LU, as well as the pewter tubes, the static ports, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. You see this OneWorld logo right here on the left side of the L1 door, as well as the right side of the L1 door. Cathay Pacific actually joined the OneWorld Alliance along with American Airlines, British Airways, and Qantas as one of the 4 founding members on February 1st, 1999, which consists of 15 airline members from 6 inhabited continents. Okay? And then you see the OneWorld member of the OneWorld billboard title there as well. But then, now let's take a look at the Hong Kong Asia's World City decal that's right above the OneWorld logo, which is right here. I'm going to bring that up closer, let you see it better. Check it out. Okay, now you see that Hong Kong Asia's World City decal. I brought it up best I could, so I didn't want to blur the vision on it. But anyway, this particular decal is to promote Hong Kong as Asia's World City, as the brand model best reflects the city's trait, while a stylized dragon represents Hong Kong's visual identity. Okay? And underneath the OneWorld billboard title, and by the Cathay Pacific title, is the brushwing logo. And the brushwing logo consists of a calligraphic stroke against a green background, as the stroke is intended to appear like a wing of a bird. This logo is also featured on the tail fin of the aircraft. I'm going to let you check that out. Check it out. There it is, the brushwing logo that is also displayed here on the tail fin of this aircraft. Now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here, where you see the landing bogey gears here on the port side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. But more importantly, you see the nice little engine with the reverse thrusters in full detail there. And these are the Rolls-Royce Trent 772B-60 type engines that are used on this particular Cathay Pacific Airbus A330-300 jetliner aircraft. You also see the Rolls-Royce logo displayed there as well. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines, and the actual fan blades do spin. Check it out. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here, and the turbo fan blades do spin. Check that out. Perfect. And then you see the front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the port side, featuring the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. And then you see the inboard landing light right there on the edge of the wing. And now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, and the turbo fan blade spin over here as well. Perfect. And then you got a front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side, featuring the landing gear strut as well as the landing gear doors. And then you see the inboard landing lights right here on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear doors, as well as the nose gear landing gear lights, the nose gear struts, as well as the front nose gear. Now you're looking at that wingtip device that's on the side of the aircraft, featuring the red navigation light. Alright, now we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side of the aircraft, where you see the SWAR logo displayed there underneath the window and by the L4 door. And if you didn't know, SWAR is actually a parent company and the owner of Cathay Pacific and Cathay Dragon, whose global headquarters is located in London, England, who actually holds a majority stake with both airlines. And then on the right side of the L4 door, you see the registration ship number, which is B-HLU. Registration ship number B-HLU. This is Cathay Pacific's 21st Airbus A330-300 jetliner aircraft out of the 33 that currently operates in the Cathay Pacific fleet, as well as the only Airbus A330 jetliner aircraft in the carrier's fleet that was actually painted in the OneWorld livery scheme sometime in September 2009. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on July 7, 2003 and was delivered to Cathay Pacific on September 8, 2003. And as of January 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, this is the only aircraft in the Cathay Pacific fleet that's still sporting the commemorative OneWorld livery scheme. Once again, we're looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the brushwing logo painted here on this tail fin of the aircraft in the green and the reddish orange cheat line. Alright, we're at the back of the rear of the aircraft, where you see the APU auxiliary power unit exhaust hole right here. There. As well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. Now you're looking at the Cathay Pacific Airbus A330 in the OneWorld livery scheme from the rear view angle. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear landing gear doors, featuring the partial registration ship number on that nose gear door, LU, the Peter tubes, the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the OneWorld logo, the member of the OneWorld billboard title, the Cathay Pacific title, as well as the brushwing logo, and the front cargo container loading door, as well as the inboard landing light displayed there. Now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the Rolls-Royce Trent 772B-60 type engines here on the starboard side, featuring the Rolls-Royce logo displayed there, as well as the reverse thrusters that's detailed here on this engine cowling, as well as the landing bogey gears here on the side of the aircraft, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the wingtip device here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light that's displayed next to that wingtip device. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo container door, the AFT boat bin door, the SWAR logo, the registration ship number, as well as the brushwing logo displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft on this side as well. Alright, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, allow me to show you one feature, which is the rolling gears. It rolls pretty good. The gears tilt. And the nose gear swivels as well. You see right there, and right there. So, with that being said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front. You see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the OneWorld logo on both sides, as well as the member of the OneWorld billboard title on both sides. And then you see the top of the aircraft. You see the high frequency antenna, the Wi-Fi antenna, the anti-collision beacon light, the ADF antennas in 3D, another antenna, and there's another antenna, and then there's the tail right there, and then there's the horizontal stabilizer with the little dot there, as well as over here. That little dot you see there, those are called the Luminaire lights, and the purpose of these Luminaire lights is to light up this tail here when it flies at nighttime. Now let's check out the wings. No wing walkway. You got the Rolls-Royce engines there from the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. There's the warning information right there. There's the fuel dump valve right there, as well as the winglet wingtip device on this side of the aircraft. Let's check out this side here. No wing walkway over here, but you got the Rolls-Royce Trent 772B60 engines here, viewed from the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. There's the warning information right there. There's the fuel dump valve, as well as the wingtip winglet device on this side of the aircraft. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. We're going to start at the front here. See the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, as well as the open nose gear door, the nose gear. And then you slide up this way. You see another high frequency antenna, the anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the stand goes in at, a couple more antennas there. Then you slide back this way. You see the APU housing doors right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Now let's check out the gears here. They tilt, awesome. See the engines right there in full detail, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers. There's the fuel dump valve right there, and then there's the registration ship number and the winglet wingtip device. Let's check out over here. They tilt, perfect. See the engines there, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. There's a fuel dump valve on this side. And then there's the winglet wingtip device on this side of the aircraft as well. Now, since I'll show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model full detail, now I'm going to put it on that wooden model stand you see there that I showed you earlier. So no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation, no resistance, whatever. So as you see this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand being viewed from the port side of the aircraft. Alright, now you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand being viewed from the front view angle. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand being viewed on the starboard side of the aircraft. And finally, you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand being viewed from the tail cam angle. Now, since this particular model does not have the gear replacements, I'm going to go ahead and take this model stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration. Cathay Pacific has 3 seating configured versions that they actually use on their Airbus A330s. However, on this particular Cathay Pacific Airbus A330-300 jetliner aircraft, which is a new regional 2-class configured cabin layout version, it seats 317 passengers in a 2-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown area from rows 11 to 15, which will be from here to about right here. You have 24 business class seats in rows 39 to 76, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 293 economy class seats, which bring a total of 317 seats. And finally, Cathay Pacific currently employs their Airbus A330-300 jetliner aircraft on routes from Hong Kong to Manila, Cebu, Sydney, Brisbane, Seoul Incheon, Taipei, Taiwan, Tokyo Narita, Singapore, Jakarta, Perth, Cairns, Dubai, Shanghai Pudong, Beijing Capital, Osaka Kansai, Nagoya Japan, Bangkok, Ho Chi Minh City, Malé, Surabaya, Denpasar, Colombo, Adelaide, and Delhi, India, and from Taipei, Taiwan to Hong Kong, Nagoya, and Seoul Incheon. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model, if you can find it. So with that said, Take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.